Paranoid, which is the new drama from ITV, written by the guy, I can't remember his name, Bill something.
Bill Gallagher.
Bill Gallagher, who previously brought us period dramas such as Like Rise to Candleford and The Paradise. This is a contemporary crime drama starring Indira Varma, also Robert Glenister, Neil Stuke, Michael Maloney was in this, Leslie Sharp. This at least started at the beginning with this murder.
Yes.
This was the murder of a woman in a playground, wasn't it?
Yeah, children's playground.
Children's playground. She's just sitting there and she gets stabbed. Leslie Sharp is the main witness to this. She's a cafe owner and is she a Mormon? Quaker.
Quaker.
Quaker. I was going to say cracker.
No, that's probably called
yeah.
She's a Quaker. She's a bit sort of straight. She remembers odd details of things.
Yeah, very specific.
And she sort of makes a connection with Robert Glenister, who's this sort of, he's called Bobby Day, which is one of those names that was just
name.
like
the worst name.
Random name generator for old male copper. He's having panic attacks, but for me, he's the only endearing character.
Yeah.
Full of hateful, horrible. I mean, Indira Varma in this. She finds out that her boyfriend of 4 years is dumping her. She gets
How
into
he
this
stayed with her for 4 years, I have no idea.
Look, I can't stay. I'll just give your dad a kiss. Was your mother scowling?
No, I told him you weren't coming.
It's not like I spend my days selling timeshares. Someone was killed today. Let's go in.
Nina, I told him that we were finished.
Stop it. Is there any food left? I haven't eaten all day.
Oh, look, please don't make a scene, Nina.
Dennis! I'm late. It's all over the news.
Your job isn't the problem.
I bought a dress. You let me buy a dress. I broke my neck to get here.
I just knew tonight that I had to tell you.
Tell me, like, you've known for a while. How long?
Doesn't matter.
It matters! I'm 38. We've been together forever.
4 years.
4.5 years. When you get involved with a woman in her 30s and it's a relationship for 4 years, that means something.
Can we not do this, please?
The character a real disservice, making her into this sort of whiny middle-aged woman who just wants babies and wants to be married. They're trying to portray her on the one hand as this serious career woman, but at the end of the day, all women want is to have a child.
And she screams it. I want you.
I have this weird feeling, and I've watched the episode, and I got this really weird feeling that Robert Glenister's character isn't real. That he's not really there. I get the kind of impression that kind of like they were kind of going down a Sixth Sense thing, where he's just kind of in the background of everything. But then, obviously, the scenes with Leslie Sharp, he's obviously there and he's interacting with her. But whenever they were doing the bits where... Because they don't normally take 3 detectives to go and interview somebody. And actually, when they were doing that, it was all Indira Varma and the other bloke doing all the sort of, like, interviewing. And then Robert Glenister's character was just kind of there. And in fact, actually, she at one point says, right, come on, get your coat, Dino. And doesn't say anything to Robert Glenister.
So we're meant to believe when we're seeing him, he's still a major character... But he's dead, or he's not.
Well, I don't know.
In Gary's theory alone, this is, you got to remember.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe it's right. It's just that's kind of how they made me feel. And as you say, he was the only character that you liked, and yet they still made it really hard for you to like him.
This was an absolute mess, and I've never known a programme start so well. The scene in the playground was pretty brutal and really interesting, and ever since the dialogue was just horrendous. I wanted to slap Indira Varma. Everybody was so annoying, it was so unrealistic, it annoyed me from beginning to end. And I think, going back to what I said about Designated Survivor, you do have to have someone you like, and I just didn't want to spend any more time in the company of any of these people.
The only character who wasn't fleshed out in the cop was Neil Stuke. You don't know anything about him. All the others had a backstory.
Neil Stuke is clearly the best actor out of that one.
And that's unfortunate. So I'm glad that what you've got is an ongoing storyline, which has clearly got some twists and turns to come, because the character that they've portrayed as the killer in episode 1 is now dead.
But will any of us stick around for more? I certainly won't.
Yeah.
I did write a review today, which you can read, but I had a great comment from an anonymous reader of the piece, which said this wasn't bad. It was comedy gold. They stopped to fight at the suspect's flat. The man who was getting beaten was slammed against a wall and the attacker was allowed to walk away. They then stapled wanted posters for a murder suspect on telegraph poles as if he was a missing cat.
Oh, I loved that.
Who says the ITV sitcom is dead?
Yeah.
So
That was Neil Stuke who left that comment as well, so...
Oh, was it? That's
yeah,
good.
I think so, yeah.